Alright, October 5th. I've been kind of wondering what to do about the whole situation, and it's kind of really come ahead right now that I need to make a big decision. I'm thinking I'm going to take a leaf out of Yacht Teleport's book. There are a couple that actually are sailing Alaska, but each summer they come to the States or come to North America, and then as the winter approaches they head home back to Australia, back to Sydney, and they go back to work. They make the appropriate money and the funds to be able to fund their sailing adventures, and then they return in the summer and continue on the trip. And I think their goal is to make their boat back to Australia as well. So the long and the short of it is I've decided that I'm going to head back to Australia, leave Willow in California. My biggest fan has actually donated a flight from San Francisco to Melbourne via Singapore. Today, my good mate from Fisheries and Wildlife, Dennis McIver, is actually driving me to Santa Rosa so I can catch the airport transfer bus into the airport, and then I'm flying out tomorrow, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm gonna cross this street and then I'll get back to you. For those of you that are wondering exactly how bad Willow's situation is, it's mainly the stuff that I should have got done before I left. It wasn't really a big surprise to me to see sail shredding and the battery bank going to hell, because it's all these kinds of things that I only had autopilot, and I didn't actually have a wind vane. It's just all this stuff so expensive. And my main objective was to get the boat out of Canada and to move it down to California. Well, I'm really stoked at the moment, because leg one is complete, stage one is complete of the onboard project. I do need about $6,000 worth of shit, and I'm not really going to get that in California just picking up an odd job every so often. So basically I'm trying to work out how I'm going to do that, and it's just, I haven't been home in a year, and it'd be good to catch up with everyone. I can't leave on the next stage to the Marquesas or down into the South Pacific until February, March anyway, with latitude 38. So I've got those months to sort of go home and get some money together, and that's the decision. Hey guys, it's Lucas here from San Francisco Airport. Yeah, it's been a wild old couple of days, and basically, me and Willow have been in this situation before in Canada, where I left the boat and I had the option of going home and making some money, making some Australian dollars, and I chose to stay in Canada. It still worked, but it didn't work as well, and this time I'm going to try it out and flying home and do what a lot of sailors do, and that's do a leg of their trip, moor the boat somewhere, fly home, make money, fly back, and spend the summer sailing again, or as I was saying before, out on the street. I've still got until February, March to make the Marquesas leg, and I can't really do anything in between that. I'm pretty stoked. I've sailed the boat out of Canada and I've got it down to California, which is the first leg complete. So I'm pretty pumped about that, and I'm pretty pumped about the adventure heading back home for this little bit of time. I'm really excited to get into some work, some familiar work that I'm used to in Australia. Catching up with everyone is obviously a bonus. I'm moving pretty fast at the moment, so the videos are a little far behind, and I haven't had a chance to really edit. And even if I did, the videos that I do have edited aren't loading, like just with Wi-Fi or the computer and whatnot. So Facebook seems to be the best way to for people to be able to catch up on the onboard project at the moment. As I say, things are moving fast, and it's a lot of fun, and I look forward to seeing what Australia has for me over the next couple of months, and I'm looking forward to then returning and continuing on the trip. I am going to be loading a few more videos of my experience down the west coast of America. When I get to Australia, I will be also making a couple of videos and keeping the blog updated with what I'm doing. Also trying to choreograph equipment for Willow. You know, it's a sailing vessel and the sails are shot. I mean, they're just only really the jib was harmed out off Cape Mendocino. You know, the main is transparent. They're just bagged out, and they're not really that efficient. And it'd be nice to have some, you know, to go out sailing across the Pacific. I think you need some real sails and you need some real canvas, let's face it. Also on the list is a new battery bank, which is obviously pretty important. It's just another thing that I couldn't really afford to do before I left, and if I didn't make the decision and jump down the coast, I'd still be in Canada mucking around, and I'm glad that I've left and the project is underway. It's just more exciting. I'm going to go for the wind vane because, you know, having power issues and not being able to steer the boat while you sleep is just an incredible hassle. Spinnaker is a big thing. I need a cruising chute or a spinnaker of some sort, and then on the other scale I need a storm jib to be able to put up and really just batten down, because Willow's tough, and she proved that to me over the last week, especially with the conditions that were faced off the northern California coast there. I'm really excited with Willow's performance. She did a great job. We just need to work on a few different things before we can continue. And as I was saying, there's about $6,000 worth of things that I need. I also really want to move the Traveller forward. It's just a efficiency thing, and engineering wise, it's not in a good spot. And all the riggers that I speak to are of the same opinion. So I really want to get that sorted out. You know, there's only a few items, but they're just expensive. So we're going to try and work at it, and I might leave it there because this is probably like a 10-minute video. Righto, so thanks for sitting through 10 minutes of yapping. I'm pretty tired. Still got another 12 hours to wait in this airport until my flight. I'm going to do that, and I'll probably put something up from Singapore, I guess, but I'll be in Singapore for 20 hours or something. And then home to Australia, but I might even shoot the whole thing and make it a video of my trip back. Thanks for keeping me amused for 4 hours. Peace.